That's what he's saying. We're going to probably deport you or try to deport you for these old ass weed charges. That's what he's saying. That's page 28.
Man, I swear to God, this is the second time I come across this. This dude, Track 100, man. No matter how much I try to ignore the fact that I think he's the police and we all have our suspicions to think he is the police, listen to what I just found, man, because this blogger is reading the paperwork from the Ynw Melly trial. He's reading the paperwork. And in this paperwork that he's reading when Track 100 was in the immigration room getting ready to be deported.
You're right.
You don't play that shit, bro.
No, hey, look, AK, you're right. You're right. Because look, if you don't know the story, because look, there's a lot of things that happen with the case, right? There's a million stuff for me about to get deported. Me going to all type of stuff that I don't bring into the media because it's too much shit going on.
Let's go to page 29. Page 29. Okay. The police say, hold on. The police say, who knows? Then Track say, but you can help me in this situation. You said you can help me. Yes. The police say yes. Okay. Track say, but you chose you don't want to help me. The police say, I don't know. You're telling the truth. Track say, I'm telling the truth. I can't. But how am I going to get some information in immigration hole? Who am I going to talk to find out about the gun? The police say, I'm sure you can. Track say, in immigration hole? Who am I going to talk to in immigration hole? So basically what Track is saying is, motherfucker, you want information? How am I going to give you information if you still got me in immigration hole?
There's a million stuff for me about to get deported.
This dude is the police, man. And this is exactly what I think happened with him. He got jammed up with the Ynw Melly case, and he had no choice but to start working for the police. But this dude's mighty funny, man. And the reason why this shit keeps breaking my head is because he said the night King Von was killed, he got shot. He ran for cover, and his bodyguard was waiting for him in the Uber. His bodyguard supposed to be having his back. What the fuck was his bodyguard doing in the Uber? And then he waited for him. This shit happened so quick. So how his bodyguard was able to call an Uber? And what the hell you think an Uber is gonna pull up in the middle of a shootout, get his bodyguard, and then be like, okay, we're gonna wait a few more minutes for Track to come here? Everybody ran.
How you get an Uber that fast, nigga?
I didn't get the Uber.
See, the only reason why I'm asking you this shit, you mighty fishy, man. I ain't gonna lie, you was a fishy nigga.
Listen, bro, I never said I got an Uber. I said my security guard was already in a Uber. My bodyguard was already in a Uber waiting on me because he didn't leave. Him and other people was in that car. How I personally gonna have time to call an Uber in the middle of being shot, trying to figure out what's going on? I wouldn't think about calling an Uber. I would try to figure out where to get to.
So how your bodyguard stepped there and waited for you in an Uber? Then you guys have a whole entourage, a whole bunch of different trucks and all that, bulletproof trucks and all that. Why would your bodyguard not try to get to one of the cars or come back and make sure the guys are straight? Why would his bodyguard go to a fucking Uber? And what Uber pulls up in the middle of a shootout? I don't want to hear that shit. That shit sounds suspect. Not only did he get in a fucking special Uber, but this dude ended up going to a different hospital. A whole different hospital. Quando Rondo, King Von, they was about to have a whole shootout because they all went to the same hospital. Quando Rondo had to go through a different door on the other side of the hospital, while Oblock and King Von went through another door on the other side of the hospital. But Track 100 found his own little nice and safe hospital. I wonder how, when he's not from Atlanta, he was able to just go to the right hospital, get an Uber in the middle of a shootout. His bodyguard got it for him too. And he's not a cop.
Officer Francois got sprayed.
Hey man, this dude's the police. Now I don't give a fuck what they say.